So the real estate industry is like a professional football game, and there are multiple participants in that game. There's the fans, and let's say 70, 80, 90,000 of those folks. There's the coaching staff.
Sure. Yep.
There's the guys on the field.
Starters.
There's the starters. There's a reserve sitting on the bench getting ready to go.
Trying to get in. Yep.
And then there are the cheerleaders.
Yep. Cheerleaders. Yep.
And so whenever I talk to somebody, I try to figure out, where are they in that group? Who are they?
Where's their seat in the stadium?
Where are their seats?
Yep.
And most people are in the stands. They're in the stands of the stadium. They're watching the game. They're giving their advice.
It's fine. I mean, they're paying us $97 a ticket, right?
Yeah, that's fine. In fact,
that's fine.
Most of the people that go to real estate classes, they never really graduate to a player, right? They're just kind of in the stadium.
Yep.
I'm just watching and learning, and it's whenever you've got someone doing the analysis, one of my favorite guys to watch is during basketball. So I will watch Charles Barkley and Shaq just go after each other. I could literally watch that all day long, right?
Excellent, yeah.
But when they start talking about basketball, I obviously, Hall of Fame, multiple championships, all that stuff, right?
Yep.
So when you listen to those guys, they got real experience. But the other fans sitting up there in the stadium, I mean,
in the cheap seats.
Maybe they played high school ball or whatever. And then there's the coaching staff, right? And those are the guys that are helping the players, and then there's the players that are actually on the field.
For sure.
And the players on the field, you're watching and you're seeing them do some amazing things.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I get up close and personal at a professional sporting event, I'm always blown away by how big those guys are, but how fast they move for the size they are. And in any case, so those guys are actually on the field.
And you know what they do, the guys on the field? They block out the people in the stands.
Oh, they don't hear any of
They
that.
don't hear any of it. Yep.
It's all nonsense, right?
Just a little hum of noise.
Yeah, it's all kind of nonsense out there. And then you've got the guys that are the reserves that are sitting on the bench.
Ready to go.
Mm-hmm. And most investors never even get to the bench.
That's right.
They're just kind of, or they're sitting on the bench and they're just not, when it's time to play, they're not ready to play.
Yeah, they're actually cheerleaders.
Yeah, they're really just cheerleaders.
We got a bunch of cheerleaders, and we thank you for your support. We really do.
Yeah.
We really do appreciate you guys that will direct message us or support us or watch our stuff, give us thumbs up, all that stuff. We appreciate it greatly.
Yeah. So then there's the cheerleaders. And so at some point, the folks that are successful, something will happen in the game.
Sure.
And they grab that guy who's the second string guy.
Mm-hmm.
And now he starts to get reps on the field, right? He's getting some play time. So all of a sudden, he's prepared.
Yeah.
He's playing. Oh, maybe we bring this guy in more often. Or he gets traded to another team and he actually gets to start, right?
Or he fails.
Falls right in his face.
Oh, no good.
Or you've got a starter that absolutely just fails. Throws some couple interceptions.
Yeah. Eli Manning's going to Hall of Fame, but he's got a gazillion interceptions. Right? So you look at a guy like that and you're like, oh my, if all you ever watched was his highlight reel of interceptions, right,
you would think he's the worst football player.
Yeah,
absolutely terrible, right?
Sure.
Jordan has missed more shots than most people have taken.
Exactly. Every baseball player, right?
Yeah.
Has basically more at bats than hits, right? It's just they're striking out or walking a lot more than they get hits, right?
Well, it's
typically 75% of the time they're not getting it.
Oh yeah. Well, it's fascinating to me when you go to baseball. Somebody had told me one time, they said the difference between the Mendoza line, which for those of you who aren't baseball people, that's the rating, if you will, between going down to the minor leagues and continuing to play professional baseball.
Yep.
The difference between the Mendoza line and the Hall of Fame, meaning the pinnacle of your career, is 6 hits a month.
Yeah.
And you got to remember, these guys are playing almost every single day during the summer, right? At least 2 or 3 days in a row, sometimes 4 days in a row. So that's the difference. It's not a lot. It's 6 hits a month. That's all it is.